Okay, so I'll tell you why my streams have been coming out fucked up, and it'll make sense if this video is actually streaming. So I just made a 45-minute actual cloning tutorial that came out just fine. I was consistent. I didn't have any technical problems. So I thought, and it's about some weird shit that I stumbled across, so I had to jump on the video. And I've been streaming, but my last all my if you've noticed, nobody's watching them because nothing's happening in the streams. I'm just recording while I'm trying to figure shit out, and I've been having all this technical errors, but I realize now it's Google trying to apprehend me because I've been stopped. They tried to block me on SimCity. They blocked me out of my account. I had all the right credentials. I'm also on their cloud platform, and they know all that information, which is tied into the SimCity Hackers account, which is SimCity Build It channel. They already have all the information. They know that I'm the person. They know my every step. They know they can hear me when I'm sleeping. They record my keystrokes. They got all the big data on all of us. But what happened was I made a 40-minute video, and the whole all of the video was just a still image of my cell phone projected all over the work, everything that I was discussing, because I had to flop the screen around to make it from screen view to user a friend computer view. You know what I'm saying? So we are looking at my PC desktop, and it's enlarged just so you guys can see it. But when I went to go back and look at the live video and review it, they're monitoring now. They're monitoring me now recording live, because usually when I record live, it doesn't stop and then let me review it because it's live on the channel. So it didn't even get posted to the site. And then all of a sudden it just disappeared. And I just saw a flash of save to later before I could even save it somewhere and to try to hold on to it because I thought it turned out. And then somehow I found it. I don't know where I did. And the whole video is fucked. It's just the cell phone covering my PC monitor and everything that I was talking about. I'm so frustrated right now because I just went through so much to get to the my whole crux of the reason why I'm making these videos, and it's about imagery. It's I've been studying about artificial intelligence and cloning apps and blah blah blah, Snapchat, Messenger, da da da, Facebook, all this social media. Meanwhile, all these technological things are moving and shaking and blah blah blah. It's just getting more and more intense. And so I'm also trying to learn the basics on the programming end, but I don't have that kind of brain, so it's not coming fast. So I'm just gonna open up a browser real quick because I don't want to reveal the secret right away because it'll spoil it. I stumbled across something accidentally that I wasn't supposed to see because it's not I don't think it's in the public's reach. And the only reason why I stumbled across it is because I was in the admin cloud console, and they have way more access when they search and browse. Developers always have more access to more information than the public does. I mean, everything is customized and this and that. And I just happened to stumble across a historical library I didn't even know existed. It's total nonprofit library that has over 400 billion images, records, music, art, all archived for the public to use free as in free. Now, that site is not on Google. You won't find it if you search on Google. I just stumbled across it. So I'm making PDFs of some of the articles. It's easier for me to read. And then something hit me. I said, let me just type in Snapchat and see what I get. And so it pulls up maybe 5 pages of truncated images and text. And then I just saved it as a PDF. And then I started to look at it a little closer, and I was looking at the links and the images. And then I'm like, okay, this looks like QQ Tenta. Was it like an old programming language, I think. So what's next? Okay, so I got shut down by SimCity, and while I was like emailing them every like 10 minutes for the past 3 days, I sent them over like 60 emails trying to get back in my account. They just kept doing all this weird shit. Like they even had like I was trying to recover my password one of the 50 times, and it had like a little, like a reCAPTCHA, but what was on it was like spell the letters out that are all squirrely, and you could not read shit. And it just kept me putting me through this loop. So I'm trying to analyze this. Why are they doing this to me? They know this is my account. That I've had this for forever. I mean, it's not like I'm not hiding anything. There's nothing top secret or important or different about what I'm doing. I'm doing what everybody else is doing, making YouTube videos, blah blah blah. And I started to realize, well, maybe because I'm starting to learn about analytics, and because now they have a website, it's like as soon as like I had started making this website, it's like a whole you get and then you start learning about analytics and SEO scores and marketing and affiliate marketing and all these ways to make money on the internet and blah 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 and clicks and ads and all that drama. Um, because I'm not trying to do this for money. I do it for the love of the art because I just like creating weird shit. But my point is being, I stumbled across this thing that I thought was like, am I streaming? How can I be streaming? Okay, it's saying that I'm streaming right now in another browser. So the browser that I just did all that 40-minute tutorial in, when I go back to try to search for my YouTube channel, it says I can't look at the content. Now wait, it gets better, guys. You're gonna flip out when you realize what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna tell you what browser it is, I'm just gonna lead you through the motions. So right now I'm using Chrome and I'm on my laptop screen, so I'm gonna move it over to what the fuck? Whoa. Go back. I'm going to move it over to the big screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, why did it just do... Okay, now, this is the only tab that I have over... What is it? Like 32... And I don't know how to get rid of it. There's like 40 or 32 pages within the tab. But none of my other YouTube channels, and I think I got 10 YouTube channels in my network. I've been working on this stuff for a while, guys. I'm like way behind in the whole YouTube thing. But anyways, if you look on this screen as I pull it up. Now I'm in Chrome. Now the other I don't use Chrome. Why did it go to my Instagram? I didn't go to my Instagram site. My other browser is the one I use daily. Brave. I just got comfortable with it. I just like it. It's easy. I've tried a lot of the faster, newer, different, more modern ones. I just like Brave. Because it works. But it's saying that I'm streaming live now, and if that is the case, then why is that happening? Because I'm doing the exact same process as I just did. Nothing's different. But when I just had it on the other screen on my laptop, it said cloning tutorial. That's what it said. And it said live. Okay, now I moved it onto my monitor, the Chrome, quote unquote, Chrome browser, onto this monitor. And now it's saying it's called Google Intercepted my 40-minute cloning tutorial. But just a second ago, when I dragged it over, I'm just going to go through the motions as I was dragging the browser from my laptop to this big ass monitor. It said cloning tutorial. Weird shit is happening, and it gets weirder. Okay, so now the fact that I know we are streaming live, actually, then, and I'm not seeing the camera backwards and covering up the whole screen, I can just shift this back over and get back to my point, because we're going to go to Brave, and what I'm going to try to do, because everything just flowed great, and like I did everything that I wanted to do in the tutorial, and I want to try to recreate that before I get it, because sometimes this stuff gets confusing, and then I get flustered, and I give up. It's like, because I spend hours doing this shit, hours, because I don't have a full-time job. So I'm going to turn on a magnifier. I want to see if that's going to fuck up the whole screen. I thought it's a little tool somewhere. Where's that little tool, guys? I don't want it to mess up the screen. Where is it? Where's that magnifier? I gotta find it quick, because it could totally like jar us, and then I get stuck in a zone. Okay, so, oh, whoa, oh shit! I think it's already tripping. And fucking DU Recorder is, I didn't even name video with their hashtags or their goddamn ad in it. And they're not even paying me. They're supposed to be paying me to use their ad. When I try to log in to their little fucking quote unquote ad generator that you're supposed to add to your videos and you can get monetized, it doesn't even work. It's like a pseudo, like, it looks like it works, but it doesn't. You log in, then it says, "Oh, this is not valid," and it's like totally everything is smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Okay, well, I did not open Ableton. Oh my god, why are all these links showing up on this browser? TripAdvisor, Amazon, Priceline. Oh, you guys can't see it because it's at the bottom of my monitor. Let me scroll out. Okay. I didn't open Ableton, but if you see my mouse trolling around, because I'm just trying to see how long I have to monitor this. I'm not even fucking with Twitch and fucking Substream or Restream or Xbits or Streamless. See, I can't do it right now. It's just too complicated. But if you see my mouse, see, I can't see my mouse moving on the actual stream. I think I'm stopped. Let me see. The only way I can tell is if I pull down my notification and see if it's still going. It says it's still going. See, you guys can't see, but I can see it on my phone, which is a really interesting dynamic. It's totally jarring. That's why I got all flustered, because I just made a 40-minute video, and it's like, it's the opposite of what I was looking at on two monitors. And okay, so how do I do this? How do I break it down? So I stumbled across, I was in my cloud, not in my cloud, I was in the Google platform console, because they want me to sign up for it, and I just signed up for it just because I want to just play around. I'm not going to pay them any money. You have to, they get you by, how they do is they hook you by letting you use their proprietary software for free for a year, and like tons and tons of developer tools, to build your own apps and blah blah blah. But then they hook you by slamming you with a big fee after a certain amount of days, and then how they hook you again is they give you like a $200 to $300 credit if you invest, I think, that same amount. So it's totally marketed. Microsoft is doing it with Azure. Google Cloud, I mean, Cloud, is it Cloud platform? I forget, whatever. Google Console. So this little window that you're seeing me move around is what I'll explain in a second. But let's get to the juice. I'll just get to the juice. So I was searching for, trying to research the latest cloning apps and specifically dual messengers, new cloning apps, and file managers. Those three categories, just those. I'm not focusing on any other. Yes, social media, but like anything messenger or social media, I'm on it. I'm trying to understand the dynamics of it because of the power of the messenger app itself. So I was doing the history on it. I wanted to know how it's developed. So if you look right here, this is a file folder that I have open, but I've been just saving icons because I use PNGs a lot in my graphics. So I'm just getting icons together in a library, and I'm going to zoom in, and I hope that doesn't jar. It's not showing in my live stream, so I have to keep refreshing it. So I just want to show you the origination of how this all started. If I refresh it, it better refresh. So I have 32 pages open within a tab? Or is that just how many times I've clicked on the tab? But why is it just that tab and not all of the other sites that I've clicked, I've repeatedly clicked on? You know what I mean? I don't clear my history on purpose. I clear the cache, of course, but not the history. Okay, I guess it's still working. I guess, guys. I can't believe they just totally renamed my live video, and then they jacked my other one. Okay, so now that I know that it's still recording and it's not backwards, I can go back over here, and it's gonna look really small, but that's why where's that magnifying tool? Because I'm gonna show you where Messenger and I think it's Messenger, Snapchat, kind of all got started. So gotta find the magnifying glass. It's just a little tool, and I don't understand why it's hidden when I need it. It would always be like just lurking around. Let me see if Cortana can find it. Cortana, are you there? Oh, now you decide to be quiet, huh? Where is the magnifying tool? But this, I constantly try new screen recorders and all this. The whole streaming thing is kind of new for me. So I don't know that the whole streaming thing, I don't have that down. But these apps, some apps want to charge you an exorbitant amount of money. Other apps for a certain level of quality. And of course, you're going to have to pay for quality, but you can get the same quality for free. And that is my whole motto. This is why I give like these tips and tricks away. Why I started doing this little tutorial website is because all the little knowledge, that tricks of shortcuts, how I learned, was for free by someone else that was doing the same shit, that wanted to not enjoy their game without having to be forced to pay for knowledge. And this is why I'm educating myself online and not going to university to get a higher learning or deeper learning and all that. So I need a magnifying glass tool now. I guess I'm going to have to go to the App Store. God damn it. I mean, technically I just opened it up and it just like is non-existent. So these icons, as they look right now, they don't look all flashy. They're not all flashy, but just the symbology of them, we're getting there. But I have to get a magnifying glass, guys. So hold on a second. Because I want to be able to zoom. I want you guys to really see these pictures. Okay, it says the magnifier is on. Okay, so how is that? How the fuck is it working? Okay, whoa, how is that working? What are the settings? And now it's still streaming, but it's still on the same camera. Am I breaking? I'm wondering if I'm dropping, oh, God. I have so much to share with you guys, and I'm so tired. I have to do it fast because I'm fading. I have no energy. Do you see? It's like doing this weird thing when I click on it. Oh my God. And comes to find out, I have a fake version of Windows 10. It's not even a legitimate, and it came from Microsoft Windows website. Okay. Something needs to happen here because I need to figure out, press the Windows logo plus the plus to turn on. Okay, Windows plus the plus to turn on magnifier. Okay, I just did that, guys. I don't see anything happening. I'm afraid. Oh, fuck. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. I knew. That's why I didn't want to fuck with it, because I knew it was going to be to the point where I can't even, like, manually control it. It's just this little tool right here. It's not even pretty, like a spyglass around with a handle. It's a stupid little bar. But, okay, I have to put it over here. So this is how Messenger got started. And if I put it over here, what's going to happen? Views, what is it? Full? Lens. Oh, you can do it full screen, lens, or docked. Isn't that a beauty? Oh my God, this is dope. Okay, this works. I never could do that before. Wow, that is so cool, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been wanting to do. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. You're so good. Okay. Okay. Now, if you see, it looks like a piece of fruit, but look real close. Look real close, guys. Now, just wait till we get to the other one. Okay, so how do I get to the other one and scroll at the same time? Oh, it goes all over the screen so I can get to it. Can you guys see it? No, I have to zoom out now. Okay, because it's at the top of the screen. Okay, look. Now, here's the magic. Here's the magic. You see it on the top left? That icon? The top left that says CCH001? That, my friends, is how Messenger became developed. Snapchat, Messenger. So I came across a Chinese website, which just happens to be, it was all in Chinese when I was on the console. And I stumbled across a website that was rare. And I didn't search for just what I wanted, and it popped up, of course, in the language that it was supposed to. And so I just started downloading the PNGs, right? Because I want to archive this stuff for my research. Because I don't just play with these apps, like I actually test them out and use them. So what happened was when I started downloading these things. Now, how do I get out of the magnifying mode, guys? Do I have to hit window on plus again? Do I get out? Please say yes. Oh God, I think I'm stuck now. Or is it Windows and minus? Come on. No, don't do this. Oh my God, I'm stuck in it. Just let go. Let go. I can't even pinch zoom this out. I'm still it's a 300%. Okay. Oh my God, I can't click out of it. How do you click out of the goddamn mirror? Oh Lord, have mercy. See, this is exactly what I didn't want to have happen, because the last video went so smoothly. Oh my God. It was a Windows command, and I don't have my other phone close. Windows plus, Windows plus, Windows plus. Let's make it more. Okay, so it's got to be Windows minus, Windows minus, Windows. There we go. Okay, so we're kind of, but I just can't release it. Why can't I let go of it? If I hit shift, I mean, what do you have to do to let go of this thing? I mean, once you click on it, are you stuck? I mean, that doesn't make sense. I have to get to the other part of this tutorial because now I'm stuck. Okay. I am stuck on this thing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I gotta click back. Come on. Oh my God. But see, when I'm looking at the screen, the mouse is stuck on you guys. So I don't know how to unstuck it. And now the whole computer is acting funny. Now it's going gray. I mean, the computer act like it's gonna die, and I'm not even doing anything major. It better not be trying to do an update right now. I will have a shit fit. How do I control window minus? Is that how I get out of it? The mouse? How do I get a fucking mouse, you guys? Oh my God. And this app can be remotely controlled. And I recently got hacked by somebody on a Linux system. So I'm screwed, basically. And right now, I'm going to have to pause. I can't pause the stream, though. That's the only thing. So, okay, so all of a sudden, all this weird, ever since like I got a website and started doing all this like heavy research into like really like real researching things and trying to find all this information on Google, weird things have been slowly happening to me. Is how I know that it's all fixed and it's a highly orchestrated. I first got my first taste of it when I was downloading tons of apps of Play Store, and then wondering why I would download an app and then re-download it like 2 months later, only to find out it's the same app, but they just slapped a different icon on it and changed the about info text and just like moved it around and put a different developer's name on it. So Google plays that trick. So don't let them dupe you guys. Okay, tip 2, don't download stuff from the Play Store mobile. Only get it from the Play Store online. And even better, if you can get it from a third-party APK that's safe, and there are third-party APK sites that are safe, just get the APK and don't bother with Google Play, because they have just way too much control and they monitor too much. And a lot of games, and if, for the gamers out there, they design the games to not work with oh my God, XSplit broadcasters trying to start, dude. What? I didn't even click on it. Come on. This is gonna make my system crash. I mean, everything is like, I just feel like I'm trying to be prohibited from sharing certain knowledge. Like, in case this live stream goes off right now, I'm going to. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this magnifying tool. I really don't. Like certain things I'm pretty like halfway okay with. I can figure it out. Other things like real simple, I can't figure it out. So where was I going? Okay. So Google has a dominance over our knowledge and our access of knowledge. And my whole point is everything that is fundamentally considered to be a source of information or to be of valuable knowledge to somebody, it should be freely available to all and every walk of life, mankind, and everybody's entitled to it. And it shouldn't be coveted by a select few or controlled by a select few. So, like, as in my research as I go, the more little weird things happen to like prevent me. So, after being shut down on SimCity Build It, and I was like talking shit in the video, and not like they were watching me or listening to me, but they have artificial intelligence machines to do all that calculations for us. I mean, their statistics. This is why big data science and data mining and virtual machine learning, all that is like where everything what the future is, because they can't handle all this goddamn information. How am I gonna get out of this tool? Okay. Oh my god. I gotta read the settings. I can just turn it off. I'll just turn it off real quick so I can get back to normal. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it up now. I'm gonna just jump to the Jones. If I can, if it didn't disappear on me, because I don't see it all of a sudden. Wow. Wait a minute. Okay. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, as I was downloading those PNGs, and I don't know if you guys even notice it, but, and I told you I was in Chrome just a second ago, but before this whole video started, I was using Brave, which is my go-to everyday browser. I just like it. And it's actually has a similar themes as Chrome Store does, like these subtle hues. And it's just easy, it's safe. I've been using it for a while, and I've tried a bunch of different other ones, faster, more features. I just like the navigation of Brave. It's simple. So as I'm downloading those PNGs, all of a sudden I click on something. I click on one icon in particular. I think it was a Snapchat Chinese icon, and it redirected me to another site, and the page said error. And then it redirected me to another site, and the page said error, cannot load. And I just kept following the link and kept following the link until it loaded in a page, and I can't get the history from it because it turned into a different browser. It's Brave, but it's not Brave. I'll just show you. It's a totally different color. The actual theme that I have set for Brave is like a peach, like orange. So it took me into something very strange. And you're about to see why in a minute. It's taken a long, it's because I'm using a laptop to navigate like a 32-inch screen. I don't have a lot of computing power and processing power. Okay, so if I zoom in like this on the screen, and then if I bring it down, see, I only clicked it once and it just opened like 6 tabs. So if you guys look, it's not much information, right? I don't see a Brave icon. Do you see a Brave icon? It's just tabs. And then there's like a small menu over here. Okay. On the side. I was trying to find the settings right so I can customize them. Like, why the fuck am I here? Why did Brave turn into purple? I didn't change the theme. So then I look closer, and when this, and just so you know, it has no history, so I can't prove to you what I'm telling you happened, but it did. So it turned into a page that said, looked like that. But then it said, this is a private browser you cannot view. It like flashed and then it disappeared. So it turned into Tor. But the weird part about it is Tor's been around for a long time. Maybe this is just me not being up on my browser fucking knowledge, but I didn't know if Brave and or Tor or the Tor network for that instance are even like in cahoots with Google or Brave. I'm thinking Brave is its own independent, unique company that's, like for the people. But when it was uploading that image, the thread was from Google. I mean, Chrome, I'm sorry, Chrome. So either Chrome is paying Brave to pretend that they're totally secure and private, or Chrome runs Brave and they don't even know it, or Tor or Bot Onion thing is something owned by Google Chrome that is just a beta test on us for the past decade or so to see how we would respond to all this secret privacy shit and internet security and fucking hacking and all this shit. So if I zoom in if I zoom into this corner, I just want to show you what it says on the settings because it's kind of interesting. I'll just read them off because I can't zoom in that well. I can just scoot the browser over. So Brave turned to Tor. I haven't used Tor for a long time, so I don't know what the new Tor looks like. Maybe this is nothing special, but I've never seen a browser like this. It says, okay, I'm trying to find settings, and yeah, they're at the bottom. So it says new tab. Then it says new tab for where I'm clicking. You guys, if you can't, let me just try to zoom in. It says, oh man, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Okay, so it says, you click on a new tab, and then it says new Tor connection for the site. So every time you go to a different link, you can hide your trace. So this is like totally like hacker shit, right? I mean, highly calculated. And then the next tab is new window. Then it says it puts the ad blocker in there right for you, so you don't have to even go to the extension to turn it on. Do you want to ad block for that site? Then the download folder, zoom, print, this, that, fourth, and the other. And then at the very bottom, it says something interesting. I've never seen this on a search engine, a browser, blah, 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 ever in my life. It says toggle distilled, like distilled, toggle distilled contents. Now, what the hell does that mean? And last but not least, toggle distilled page contents. Last but not least, and most importantly, there is no such thing as history. In Brave, there is history. You can save your history, delete it, but there is history. There is no history in this browser, so I can't even prove to you. I can't even go back to the last page I was at. There's no such thing as bookmarks. There is no bookmarkability in this browser. Nothing. You just go to a new page and on to the next. So let's just search for, I'm going to take you to the Play Store and I'm going to end this video because I'm just going to show you how the new cloning apps look. And how bewildering it is. And why I haven't invested so much time into it, because there's only two that I really highly recommend. But the only thing is, with these two that I found to be the best, they actually turn your phone and they become a device administrator for your phone, and they create a work profile. So a lot of IT administrators, a lot of people that try to manage a company or whatever, they use it for those reasons. Now, if you look, when I search for Play Store, it pops up. An APK pops up next to Play Store. You'll never see that. They don't want to give you the APK. That's why they exist. They want the average human being to come to their store and buy their product, just so you won't use an APK from somewhere else. So let's just type in Messenger and be stunned by the beauty of its craziness. It's gotten out of control, guys. Out of control. But I'm starting to understand the logic of it, because I didn't really understand, like, why is everyone so obsessed with Messenger? But because I only use it to talk back and forth for free. But here's the thing: the power of 2 and the exponential ability of that is the reason why it's so powerful. Because and then when you're cloning it, that's when it's all over. I mean, it's just an endless source of power and information that can be very, very, what do you call it, useful and resourceful to transfer information at a very high rate, probably faster than a machine can, and then also monitor, the human race. So if you look, I'm zooming out to 20. Let's see, let's go a little bit higher. Okay, yeah. And then when we go to Snapchat, it's even worse. These are, okay, stop. Okay, so those are all the messengers that show up just in this particular search. But if I was to search again, I'd find new ones. And they all do basically the same shit. But WhatsApp was really kind of like part of the whole initiator, but it doesn't give it as much hype. But now there's dual WhatsApps. Like almost every app wants to install a dual messenger, a dual Snapchat, or a dual WhatsApp. Okay, and it's for very, I call the word I'm looking for is not. It's not for a good thing. It's not to benefit you in any way. It's to siphon your info and replicate you and dupe you a million times over. So these are all messengers, but I like the icons. So reason why I go to the Play Store is I come to download these icons so I can use them in my graphic videos. That's why I have libraries and libraries of PNGs, and you can actually get PNGs from your thumbnails in your system folder if you take the time to hunt them and not throw away your cache. So that's just Messenger. Now, when I type Snapchat, it is a little bit different. It actually is a little bit different. And it's the last video, I got a lot more results. Okay, so it would be nice if somebody commented if they watched this video and let me know if they've worked with this browser before, this Tor/Brave browser. I'm gonna have it check that out, like backed up, and see if it already exists. And this is just old news, and I'm just late on the boat. But look at all this, guys. And if you look between the lines, it's very pornographic in a way. And when I was doing my research on the educational museum, or it's like our archive, I can't find the link, but I will get it. It's archive.org or something like that. It's the 400 billion images of everything and everybody. There was a lot of weird porn stuff, like pornographic nature, information that popped in between the lines of like a child's thing or something, like that should not be of pornographic nature. Like, I don't think that should come into the mix of like stuff that kids are exposed to. But if you look at these Snapchat It's just like when live stream came out and Snapchat. And what's the other one that starts with the T? It's a social app, dating, friends. Let's date. Let's be friends. Let's have sex. Let's be fun. Let's play. Let's Snapchat. Like, oh my God. Okay, let's Snapchat each other all day. Let's post 100 million selfies of ourselves and put on little animal hats and act all cutey and blah 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 blah. Well, it comes to show you in this mix why I brought you down to the very bottom. You might not have spotted it out, but the first parallel space icon comes from this app at the bottom. But they just kind of changed up the design a little bit, but they took its imagery. This is why images are so valuable, and you have to watermark your stuff. Everything you guys do, anything that's creative content, watermark it, because images are very valuable and people do them and over and can use them. For example, this is a parallel space icon or design. Now, I don't know if this is, I'm not going to look at the date or the history of this, but I think these are old apps. I don't know how old they are. I don't know. But that image right there looks like, if you look at the two P's on parallel space, the imagery looks identical. So that's just a little bit about cloning. So the two apps that I recommend, and I'll end the video at that. If you look real close, looks like parallel space, but guess what it's called? It is called Face App. Did you see that? That's augmented reality, you guys. It won't let me refresh it because it's actually this whole new slow motion augmented reality way of taking images. It's on purpose. So this new Face app or whatever that I can't even get Play Store to load because of the augmented reality ad that popped out at me. Usually when you click on the graphics like within an ad, they don't pop out at you. But let's just shut up! Shut up! So I'm going to zoom in again. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can't zoom in on my screen. Anyways, the whole point is it's called Face App, but it's parallel space. So Google is in China right now spending billions of dollars on their biggest venture yet in China with the Chinese, with all the most amount of cameras in the world, the most amount of artificial intelligence, all of that stuff, all of it was birthed, stolen by Google, and then returned in their hands to finish off. Right? Crazy. Okay, so the two apps that I still think are really good and are underrated. One of them is Bing Island, but I just want to show you how it looks when it pops up. It doesn't come up when you search for cloning apps generally. Just want to say that. Just look at this. Look what happens when you search for this cloning app called Island. I just put it at 100%. Now, why is it zooming out to like 600%? Okay, see, there's some crazy dynamics going on, you guys. I'm in high definition, but not that. I just zoomed out for you at 100% because I can't zoom in any further on my actual phone. Okay, now it's coming back to normal. Thank you. I thought I was going crazy. So, Island. Oh, it's not called. I didn't type Island Games. Thank you. That's my point. I typed Island. and it auto-filled my last words just like it did in the video. It changed the name without me even knowing it, because all of these apps record your keystrokes, right? That's what they do. Without you even knowing it, it wants me to sign into I'm not trying to sign into my Google account. I'm trying to get back to the page I was at. I can't. See, it disappeared, gone. I would have to retype in. So this is where we are at. And if you look, what is Brave bundled with? DuckDuckGo and Tor. DuckDuckGo is still considered to be the most reliable, trustworthy search engine. And Tor is the old school VPN that everyone used. And now they are partnered with Brave, but I think they are working for Google. So the moral of the story is, my friends, just be very careful about your security. You don't have to use every single Google product. Back up yourself up, be secure. You're too valuable, your information is valuable, and they don't need to have every single part of your life monitored and documented. So we'll just leave it at that, and then I'll do another cloning app soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
No text found at that location. Alarm set. Wi-Fi 3 bars.